So I've had a few people ask me over the past couple days what I do to make these YouTube videos, like editing techniques, song selection, whatnot, what programs I use, and so I figured I'd put together this quick little short to explain it. Basically, I write down a script, which is far too many words, and I will take this and record it into this program called Audacity. What Audacity is the freest and cheapest and most efficient way to record audio. It's what I've used for since I began. I don't even know if there's any better audio recording software out there. But once I take my audio in Audacity, we're gonna listen back to it real quick. Okay. Hello and welcome to an ongoing series where we basically take the camera. Okay, that's great and all. This was the first good take, so I'm just gonna snipe. And basically, I will go through and these little breathy moments, like the little in between, shit going on outside and whatnot. Just take those, generate silence, create silence between them, and what I listen back to it over and over again to make sure like it sounds right and sounds good, like the correct amount of pauses and whatnot. And it's hard to get an ear for it. So if you're just starting out, I'd recommend leaving some breaths in there, because if you cut out every breath, it sounds a little alien and robotic. Once I do that, I take this audio, select it all. I take this and find a section. It can be any section with just a little bit of background noise going on. So then you go to the noise selection tool, noise reduction tool, get noise profile. Then you can select the entire form. Then you can select the entire thing, go to noise reduction. And what that's going to do is, if you can hear, take out any of the background noise, which is good for creating good sounding audio. The next thing I'm going to do is normalize it, which makes the whole sound more uniform, because normally you see here you have some peaks and some highs, and that just straightens it out a little bit, makes it sound a little more straightforward, I guess would be the proper term. And we're gonna go into here, add just a little bit of compression, so it makes the voice sound a little crisper. It makes it come out clearer, especially if you're putting background music under it. So just do this little before. Basically take the camera anywhere we want to. Good, but after compression. Basically take the camera anywhere we want to find out of bounds secrets. And this is a super small thing. It isn't readily apparent. I do it because I have headphones and it bothers me if the audio isn't absolutely perfect. Though granted, I really should edit for phone speakers. If you have a set of speakers that are external and you're editing a video, I don't, but I'd recommend listening to them, because sometimes my videos do not sound good on mobile devices, right? Then after this, we're just going to normalize again. And this gets us some decent sounding audio. It's not the best sounding audio in the world. It's not secrets and a professional setup or anything, but I like this. I like the way this audio sounds. I think it sounds, basically take the camera anywhere we want to. It sounds good. Sounds good. Then basically save that. And we're going to, if it'll let me, export it out. I just used WAV because it's Microsoft, and it contains the most quality and lets you finish exporting in like 2 seconds. There's a difference here. If your recordings are over 30 minutes, you're going to select 16-bit. This is small, so I'm going to do 32-bit. I don't know the difference, to be completely honest with you. I think this is slightly higher quality. But if your recording's above 30 minutes, Microsoft just outright won't let you do it. And here I didn't edit out all the mistakes or anything, because it would take forever. We're just going to toss into my editing program, which is Sony Vegas, a legally acquired copy, as you can see right here. And we're just going to see how that goes, alright? Okay, so now that we're in Sony Vegas, I'm going to show you all basically how I edit these videos, and what the person in the comments specifically asked for was how I did the manga transitions. Basically, this part of the iceberg video with the manga panels, you know, just scrolling through them and whatnot, and it's very simple stuff. So we got our audio here, we got our music here that I'm just gonna type in. You want to set the music, of course, to be way lower than the audio because it's hello and welcome to an ongoing. You want the audio to be hearable, but like if you turn this up to max, it's hello and welcome to a little overpowering, you know. But it's good shit. It's good shit. And so we're going to look at this. Look at this. What I like to do is I time out for the clip, usually of whatever line I'm saying. I'll trim that off. Oops, wrong way. So for the actual movement of like the images or manga pages and whatnot, it's incredibly simple. It's just you click this button, and I'm not sure how it is for other editing programs, but this is how it is for Sony Vegas, aka the baby's first editor. So I like it this way. So basically, I say we wanted to zoom in on Ilya here as the clip goes on. So yeah, we'd click the end of it, and that's going to move this little lever here, which is basically the position, as it says right here, like the position in the clip. If you want to get very straight angles, you lock these together, and yeah, stretch it out there. And then you can close it and look. Hello and welcome to an ongoing series where we basically take the camera. Simple, 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 very simple. Say you want to do a little zoom where it's like a full screen bottom to top. It's also very simple. You can do it like this. And set it back to default so you don't lose anything, and then do this. Yeah, and that'll give us a nice little look at that. That'll give us a nice little that. Or conversely, you can do what I do and set presets for everything. And this is one of the reasons I like Sony Vegas and stubbornly refuse to use anything else, because I have a million presets for everything I've ever done editing wise. And it makes it incredibly simple to just go, oh, manga 1, which fills the screen with a manga page. And you go over here and do manga 2, and you're never gonna believe it. It just slowly drips it down. It's very convenient, very nice. Shout outs to the best Karin, and basically that's what I do for most of the manga panels I edit. And it's why I love editing manga panels. It's incredibly simplistic and incredibly, it looks really good. You can time it out to what you're saying. You can pick the right panels and whatnot. It's good. When you use anime clips, generally to avoid copyright, and copyright has bitten me in the ass before, generally what you're going to want to do is limit your clips to a maximum of 10 seconds. It's an old tip I picked up from Digiro, oddly enough. But yeah, just limiting my clips to 10 seconds. See if I can find some kind of anime going on here. Yeah, but like limiting these Karno Kyokai clips, any clips basically, to 10 seconds usually leaves you in the good. Any longer and you are running a severe risk of being claimed. Another commenter also asked specifically about music copyright and how to avoid it. And unfortunately, if you're just doing a straight song in the video, like a musical section, more likely than not that is going to get struck by copyright. I have a multitude of videos. Fun fact, 2 videos I've re-edited. A Kyoko Sayaka analysis video from and the initial cut of the Tsukihime Maid route analysis videos I made. I had to redo and re-edit both of those because I had songs in them that YouTube copyright just went out after and took down because I had sections in the video where those songs were just playing, and YouTube doesn't like that very much. If you have yourself talking, hello and welcome to an ongoing over any music, you're generally good unless it's like a very protected IP. Like for instance, you really can't get away with using Evangelion music. I wouldn't use any like professional artist music, like anything licensed by a record company like Universal. You're probably better off avoiding that. But like any anime music, any especially game music, you're generally going to be pretty safe editing that. This is just the basics. Let me know if any of you all want a more in-depth tutorial on this or anything. It's pretty simple stuff. Yeah, put a video track on here. You can have Karin over Karin no Kyokai. Karin no Kyokai. It's beautiful. Anyways, that's basically it. I hope you all have enjoyed this slight tutorial. Hopefully I can edit it into something coherent. See you all with the next Type Moon Iceberg video soon. Fun times.